Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
A teenager arrested at a downriver high school, and his mother couldn't believe what he was carrying.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Do you think this is...
Are you serious?
How officers responded when they found a loaded gun in his bag. But we're going to begin with the wet and windy conditions across Metro Detroit. DTE reporting more than 121,000 customers without power with those strong winds taking down lines and trees as well. So more rain still on the way overnight.
That's right, Andrew. We also have that high wind warning that's now in effect, too.
And that warning is an upgrade from the wind advisory that we had earlier this evening, Kimberly and Devin. That high wind warning for Sanilac and St. Clair counties. Despite us, much of Southeast Michigan, not having these warnings, I'd still make sure you take precautions. Grab any loose articles, make sure they're indoors. Be prepared if power outages occur overnight. Put any devices, mobile devices, make sure you charge them right now so they have as much power as possible charging from overnight and by morning. That's on top of the flood watch that's still in effect for Detroit and Southeast Michigan because it's still raining, of course. We had a bit of a break earlier this evening, but just as we talked about, more rain has returned. Some of it heavy, as you can see here in our south zone, south of I-94 in parts of Lenawee and Monroe counties. We've already seen 3 to 5 inches of rain at least in many parts of the area. A good chunk of Detroit and Southeast Michigan with those marks, including over 5 inches in southern portions of Oakland County. While another 1 to 2 inches is on the way with another shield of moisture arriving right now. And it's going to be with us while many of us are sleeping. The Golding family over in Port Huron measuring 4 inches and sharing that on Local 4 storm pins. You can do the same thing. Download the Local Forecasters app. It's free. Search WDIV. Same thing over in Southfield with some of our viewers taking pictures of some of the flooded streets. And winds, they're still high, gusting up to 30 to 40 miles per hour right now. So when does all this end, or at least get weaker? We'll talk more about that and your 7-day forecast coming up.
All right, Andrew, with a wet, windy morning commute expected, wake up with Local 4 News today for weather and traffic updates on the 4s starting at 4:30 a.m.
Tonight, the FDA has authorized booster shots for some Americans. The agency saying those over the age of 65 and those who are at high risk can receive a 3rd dose of the Pfizer vaccine. A CDC committee is meeting tomorrow. If it agrees with the FDA's decision, boosters could be available for the eligible population right away. Meanwhile, President Biden announcing the U.S. will buy another 500 million vaccine doses to donate to countries who need the vaccine. And Michigan's total number of COVID cases has passed 1 million after the state reports 6,079 cases and 81 deaths over the past 2 days.
Police say a Taylor High School student threatened to shoot a security guard and made other threats toward a school.
Yeah, and police body cameras were rolling when officers found that student. Mara McDonald is live in Taylor. And Mara, when police arrived, that 15-year-old was on his way out the door.
Kimberly, he was on his way out the door, but he sure didn't get very far. Let me show you what the Taylor PD found.
Police are walking up to the SUV that student hopped into. His mom is behind the wheel. An officer asks the student and his mom to come inside. You can hear him giving his mom his version of events.
That's when we in the hallway because I left the class.
He gets out of the car, telling his mom,
They called the police for me saying I'm going to punch him.
he walks quickly away from officers who catch up to him. They want to know what he's got in the fanny pack he's carrying.
What do you got in here?
Nothing.
Look in there.
Police cuff him, open the fanny pack to find a loaded pistol. His mom joins them.
You think this is appropriate for school?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Do you think this is...
Are you serious? Do you know I can go to jail for that? That is not even mine.
She's flabbergasted at what police found and furious at the same time.
Oh my God.
The school told police that 15-year-old had been roaming the halls and school security had approached him.
He starts becoming belligerent with them, using some foul language, and he mentions that he's going to shoot the security guard while making a shooting motion with his hand.
When he was hauled to the principal's office,
Where he mentions blowing up the school or something to that effect.
Back here live, that loaded firearm they found on him has a serial number that has been filed off. So police here in Taylor are trying to track down how he got his hands on this gun. We're live in Taylor tonight. I'm Mara McDonald. Local 4.
Yeah, okay, Mara, thanks.
Now, also in Taylor, a driver is arrested after a case of road rage turns violent.
A 20-year-old man dodged being shot in his leg because the foam in his seat cushion slowed down the bullet's trajectory. Taylor police say a Mercedes cut off a Ford pickup near Telegraph and I-94 earlier today. When the pickup driver honked, that's when police say the driver of the Mercedes opened fire. The bullet went through the door and up into the seat, grazing the 20-year-old in the passenger seat. Police have a suspect in custody.
University of Michigan Board of Regents is going to meet tomorrow in person for the first time since February of 2020. There is nothing on the agenda about the lawsuits filed by more than 850 former athletes for the abuses of the late Dr. Robert Anderson, but it will certainly be front and center because of what's happening before the meeting. Jason Colthorpe live with more tonight on who will be there tomorrow. Jason.
Several victims of Dr. Anderson, Devin, former athletes who up to this point say they've been frustrated by the lack of access to the university. Well, that all changes with an in-person meeting, and they are coming from all over the country, including Texas, where John Vaughn is coming from.
We feel dehumanized. We feel disrespected.
Thursday's Board of Regents meeting at Michigan will be in person for the first time in a long time. And that's an opportunity for the victims, now survivors, of Dr. Robert Anderson's abuse.
One of our goals tomorrow is to sit down across from Acker and the other regents. And I'm going to introduce them to John Vaughn, not John Doe.
Since coming to terms with the 50-plus sexual assaults at the hands of Anderson during his playing days, John Vaughn has been talking to other former athletes. And he says the longer this process goes on, the more painful it is.
There are 1,000-plus victims that need closure. Guys are dying. Guys are falling back into alcoholism. I'm hearing from so many guys about so many ills that they're facing as they deal with this. It's time to put this to bed.
With the lawsuit still spinning its wheels in court, it may be a while before anyone gets actual closure. But Vaughn hopes the university actually hearing them will amount to a big gain down the field.
Vaughn across midfield.
At some point in time, from 88 to 1990, you could call my name on the field, but you won't say my name in this case. And I think that's where we stand united in solidarity as victims and survivors, that, we're no longer going to be silent.
Yeah, and the other thing about tomorrow, Vaughn really expects there to be a lot of energy surrounding this because in his words, he says there's going to be some unexpected people that show up that are victims. They've come forward before but haven't been there in person. And of course, we will be there tomorrow covering it all. We're reporting live downtown tonight. Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
Yeah, you got it right, Jason. Henry Ford Health is looking overseas to solve its staffing issues, working on a plan to hire hundreds of nurses, especially from the Philippines. Henry Ford's CEO says the health system has an extreme challenge filling jobs right now. In fact, last week, the health system said it's closed 120 beds because of staffing shortages.
Detroit police are crediting cameras from Dan Gilbert's Rock Security for helping catch a suspected gunman who shot one person near Greektown. Video shows officers trying to take a man into custody near Fort and Brush Street before the suspect runs off. Happened around 1 in the morning back on September 17th. Police say Sean Wright was later arrested based on the suspect description they got from Rock Security. He's accused of opening fire into an SUV, hitting the passenger. The victim, though, is expected to be okay. Motorbella opens to the public tomorrow after being closed today because of the rain.
Local 4 cameras were there as the rain was flooding out several exhibits. There was damage to some of them, including ripped and collapsed tents. Crews spent the day pumping water out, repairing the damage, and they expect to have all the displays and activities ready for the public. Motorbella runs through Sunday.
All right, still ahead, a young couple kicked out of a restaurant for wearing masks to protect their newborn son.
Now they're telling their story and why they were told to leave. Sandra.
How many times a day do you forget something simple like where you put your car keys or even what you plan to make the kids for lunch? Is mom brain a real thing or a figment of your imagination? Hear what experts say